Melvin James Brooks is an American actor, comedian, filmmaker, composer, and songwriter. He was married to Anne Bancroft from 1964 until her death in 2005. Brooks is best known as a creator of broad film farces and comic parodies. He began his career as a comic and a writer for the early TV variety show Your Show of Shows. He became well known as part of the comedy duo with Carl Reiner in the comedy skit, The 2,000-Year-Old Man. He also created, with Buck Henry, the hit television comedy series, Get Smart, which ran from 1965 to 1970. In middle age, he became one of the most successful film directors of the 1970s, with many of his films being among the top 10 moneymakers of the year they were released. His best-known films include The Producers, The 12 Chairs, Blazing Saddles, Young Frankenstein, Silent Movie, High Anxiety, History of the World, Part 1, Spaceballs, and Robin Hood, Men in Tights. A musical adaptation of his first film, The Producers, ran on Broadway from 2001 to 2007. In 2001, having previously won an Emmy, a Grammy, and an Oscar, he joined a small list of EGOT winners with his Tony Award for The Producers. He received a Kennedy Center honor in 2009, the 41st AFI Life Achievement Award in June 2013, and a British Film Institute Fellowship in March 2015. 3 of his films ranked in the American Film Institute's list of the top 100 comedy films of all time, all of which ranked in the top 20 of the list. Blazing Saddles at number 6, The Producers at number 11, and Young Frankenstein at number 13. Early life and education. Brooks was born Melvin James Kaminsky on June 28, 1926, in Brooklyn, New York, to James and Kate Kaminsky. His father's family were Jews from Danzig, Germany. His mother's family were Jews from Kiev, in the Pale of Settlement of the Russian Empire. He had 3 older brothers, Irving, Lenny, and Bernie. Lenny's grandson Todd Kaminsky is a New York State Assemblyman for State District 20 on Long Island. Brooks' father died of kidney disease at 34 when Brooks was 2 years old. He has said of his father's death, "There's an outrage there. I may be angry at God, or at the world, for that. And I'm sure a lot of my comedy is based on anger and hostility." Growing up in Williamsburg, I learned to clothe it in comedy to spare myself problems, like a punch in the face. Brooks was a small, sickly boy who often was bullied and picked on by his classmates. He was taught by Buddy Rich how to play the drums and started earning money at it when he was 14. After attending Abraham Lincoln High School for a year, Brooks graduated from Eastern District High School and then spent a year at Brooklyn College as a psychology major before being drafted into the Army. He attended the Army Specialized Training Program conducted at the Virginia Military Institute, and served in the United States Army as a corporal in the 1104 Engineer Combat Battalion, 78th Infantry Division, defusing landmines during World War II.